Hey y'all, how you doing? I wasn't going to come on today, but I miss y'all. So it's already to where I only see you once a week. So I can't go without seeing y'all, or at least giving y'all a message or something. I don't know, or saying hello. Um, so I didn't get to come on this morning. You all know I'm embarking on a lot of things. I am starting a business. I am writing my book. It's a lot of things that I'm doing right now. So I wasn't able to really get on this morning, but I couldn't go without talking to y'all today. I miss y'all. I hope y'all miss me too. That'll make me feel so good if you miss me. Anyway, I'm on here. I got a couple of things to talk about today, but I'm gonna wait for a couple of you to come in, and some of you all may not be able to come in. It's almost lunchtime. It's not quite there. It's lunchtime for some of you guys, and some of you it's not. So we're not quite there, but I wanted to come on here and talk to you anyway. Uh, as you know, a lot of exciting things are going on. My cousin Michael has recorded a couple things for me to add to the beginning of my segments, just like a little bit of motivation for you and everything. Because I'm all about motivation. I'm all about empowering you, letting you know who you really are versus what society has told you that you were, or what someone that influences you the most have told you. I'm all about just motivation. We need motivation. We need to have a sense of being. For me, that means we have the truth that somebody has told us, we have the truth that we've told ourselves, and we have the honest truth. A lot of times you are your worst critic. A lot of times you are the worst person that's against yourself, and we got to stop doing that. We got to stop being our worst critic. In a good way, it's good, but when it comes to the detriment of your self-esteem and everything else, it's not that good. So again, that you have the truth that somebody tells you, you have the truth that you tell yourself, and you have the honest to God truth. And honestly, a lot of times, and I hate to say this, a lot of times what we tell ourselves is the wrong thing, because we see ourselves in situations, or we see ourselves in our past, and we talk about a lot that, oh, so and so is holding this against me and holding my past against me, but a lot of the times it's you that's holding that against you. So I'm all about that. My cousin Michael has recorded some things. I cannot wait for you all to hear, and just giving y'all some inspiration and motivation to kind of make it to the next stop. So yeah, I missed you guys. I wanted to get on this morning. I could not, and I apologize for that. But I missed you, and I was just wanted to get on here and talk anyway. Talk about a couple of things. The main thing is I had a weird dream. Okay, the dream was. And y'all, I dream now like I did when I was a child. I used to dream all the time when I was a child, and I don't know now as an adult. I still dream like that. I still, if it's not every night, it's every other night, or it's frequently. I don't know how frequently, but sometimes dreams capture me and they actually stick. So, how many of you all have dreamed before, and by the time you got up, the dream was gone? It was in your dream. It was so real. It was so vivid that you could touch it and you could feel it. I've dreamed before where it was so real. When I got up, I was mad because it wasn't real. I don't know if you all have done that before, but I was mad because it's not real, because maybe it was like getting money or seeing somebody that I haven't seen in a while. Like I had a dream about my mom that she was really there, and she was across the way speaking to somebody, and she was beckoning for me to come, but every time I would get closer she would go further, and I was so upset because when I got up, she wasn't there. And so there's dreams that I have that are so real that I can touch them, that I can smell them, that I can, and I know that you have been in that state before as well, that you have had a dream that was so real that you could touch it. And today, or last night rather, I had a dream that and I'm not for sure why this was my father, but it was a guy who's my father. He was a heavyset guy, and he was a Caucasian guy. And of course, I'm black. I don't understand that, but anyway, he was a Caucasian guy, and he was just there, and he was hugging me, and he was telling me, "Baby, what do you need?" Like, and because I was so upset because something was going on with my car, and I said, "Dad, the car is just raggedy. It's just so raggedy. I've been dealing with this car. I've been putting money in this car, and it's just so raggedy." And he's like, "Babe, why didn't you tell me that, that your car was acting up on you? Let's go get you a car. I could get you a car." And he was rich. He was really rich, y'all. Like he was driving a Bentley. So he was rich. So he told me, he's like, "Babe, why didn't you, just tell me that you needed a car? I could have went and got you a car. If your car is raggedy, you don't have to drive around in this car. You do not have to deal with the situations that you're dealing with." And then I told him, "Well, Dad, my apartment's blah, 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 and I'm working so hard and all this stuff." So in the dream, I must have been somebody like a very independent person, because I would not take my dad's money and I wouldn't take the things from him. But he kept telling me, "Babe, you don't have to go through all this. I got money. I can get you an apartment. I can get you a car. If you just stop being so stubborn and you just stop and ask, I can get that for you." And then at the end, and my relationship with my daddy, he used to tell everybody, he'd be like, everybody will come in the room, "Daddy, can I have daddy time?" And I'll be stern and I'll be like, "No, you cannot have that," or "Yes, you can have it," or whatever, but I'm stern. He said, "But every time Meredith comes in that room and she cock her head to the side and she say, Daddy," he said, "I just give it out. I just be like, you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you want." So in this dream, I was telling my dad in the dream, I said, "Thank you, Daddy." Just like I used to say to my own daddy. And I'll be like, "Thank you." And I said, "Thank you, Daddy." And he was like, "That you're good, baby. You're my child. I mean, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you're okay." And y'all, I'm always gonna equate stuff into spiritual. So just get ready for that. So when I got up, the dream was so real that I was so upset that I wasn't able to just go to a car dealership to just pick out my car. But then I started thinking, I was like, God is the same way. We sit there and we go through so much that we don't have to go through. When God said, all you have to do is acknowledge me, all you have to do is ask, and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. When that's all you really have to do. When it's all you have to do is, he said that he delights in giving to his children and loving on his children, and he chastened them that he loves, and he wishes above all things that we will prosper. All these many things that we know about our Father, because he is so good, we still will not acknowledge him. We still will not ask him. We still think that he's going to say no, or we're still trying to be so independent that we don't ask our Father. When our Father is just waiting there to bless us and waiting there to give us the desires of our heart. And it might not come when you want it, but it's always on time. And we have gotten accustomed to asking God for things, and it doesn't come to fruition right then. And we get so bent out of shape and complacent that we have stopped asking our Father. We have stopped asking our Father for what we want. We have stopped acknowledging our Father, and asking Him for what we want. And God wants us to get back to that father-child mentality where you're asking your Father for everything and that you're acknowledging Him, that you think He is the best. I don't know about y'all, but I thought my daddy was everything. I just felt like when he was there, it was okay. When he came into the room, even when stuff was going on and stuff was going bad, when he came into the room, everything was wonderful. That when I asked him for something, I knew if I said, Daddy, that he gonna give me what I wanted. So why are we not asking our Father? Why are we not acknowledging Him? Why are we going through year after year after year and day after day after day and not acknowledging our Father? He says you don't even have to go through that. You don't even have, if you just acknowledge me, you don't even have to go through all that stuff. You don't even have to go through the things that you have been going through. You sitting here with a raggedy life and you don't have to. In that dream, it was like I was going through so much stuff when my Father was there telling me, baby, I'm rich. And I got you. I own everything. I own this, I own that. I drive a Bentley. You can have what you want. Why are you struggling when you have a Father that loves you, that will do anything for you, that will go to bat for you, that will fight for you, will avenge you? Why are you going through? So that's my question for you today. Why are you going through? Why are you going through so much when your Father is here? When you and not acknowledging your Father when He's just right here to do what He said that He would do every single time. And I think that was for me as well. Like sometimes, I don't know. I think sometimes I feel like there's some things that God does not understand, but that He's not concerned about. But honestly, as a father, everything that we're concerned about, He's concerned about. Everything that we could ever think that we are concerned about, our children, our finances, our jobs, our peace of mind, our homes, our little puppy dog, for that much. God is concerned about everything that His children is concerned about. It might not be big to some people, but it might be big to you. So it's big to God. So again, why are we going through so much when we got a Father? And I'm telling you, this dream was so vivid, and I got up refreshed, y'all. I got up like I'm taken care of. I'm taken care of. All I have to do is open my mouth. All I have to do is ask my Father. All I have to do is acknowledge my Father. All I have to do is do what my Father has asked for me to do. And my Father will take care of everything. And the thing is, we got to understand that He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Are you seeking Him? Are you seeking Him for the answers? Are you seeking Him and acknowledging Him for the answers? And when you seek Him, are you being patient? And when you acknowledge Him, are you being patient? Are you being patient, or are you getting like which stage are you in? We got different stages of life. You have the child, the baby, or rather, in the baby stage, then you get to the child, your adolescent stage, then you get to your teenage stage, then you enter adult stage, right? So at each stage of your life, you are able to accept or work in certain capacities. When I was a child, the scripture said, when I was a child, I spoke as a child. I did childish things. When I'm a child, I don't do things the way that I do as an adult. When I'm a teenager, I don't do the same things as I did as a child. At one point, we're going to start having to understand what this is all about and how to maneuver and what to do and what to say and how to say it and everything. At one point, we have to grow up. So when I was a child, yeah, I did a lot of little childish things. It didn't yield me that much. But my parents, they was like, oh, well, she's a baby. She's a toddler, whatever. I can overlook that. I can overlook that. And then I'll just spank a little bit, teach her a little bit and keep teaching until she gets it. Then when I am a teenager, I should know more than that child. So my parents is not as lenient with me as they were when I was a child, because I should know those things. I should be growing up from those things. And then as an adult, I really can't get away with a whole bunch of stuff. When I was a baby, taking that little cookie or taking something, that was cute. But as an adult, it's not cute. I go to jail. Okay? So there's different stages in our lives where we have to get away from the excuses. My mom used to say all the excuses was nailed to the cross, baby. So I'll be having excuses. Well, I can't do it because blah, 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 blah. I can't, And she was like, all the excuses was nailed to the cross. I don't want to hear all that. What I want to hear is what you're going to do about this particular thing right here. So in each stage of our life, God is equipping us with what we need, but it's up to us to use it. It is up to us to use the tools that he has given us. And when you don't use them, you will end up in the same place all the time. In that dream, I was going through it. My apartment wasn't doing right. My car was raggedy. I'm sitting here putting a whole bunch of money in it and didn't even have to because my father was there. He was like, when are you going to acknowledge me? When are you going to ask me? You asking everybody else. You're so concerned about everybody else. You're so concerned about everything else. You're acknowledging everybody else. Everybody else knows more than me. But you're not acknowledging me. So when are we going to get back to the point that we acknowledge God in all of our ways so that he can direct our paths? And right now, when you're navigating your own path, sometimes it might come out good and sometimes it don't, because we just blindly navigating. We're blindly navigating where we think that we need to be or what we think we need to do. Blindly navigating. But God knows. God knows. He knows exactly what he is doing. He knows exactly where you need to be. He knows exactly the places that you should go. He knows exactly how to maneuver in those places when you get there. So acknowledge him in all your ways and he'll direct your paths. Another thing, hold on tight to your dreams. That's a song that we used to sing in school. And I know some of my friends, if y'all hear this, y'all gonna be laughing. But it said, hold on tight to your dreams. Hold on tight to your dreams. Write them down. Write the vision. Write what you see, because it's only there for a short time. That's why I say in your dreams, because the dream that I had last night, I'm holding on tight to it because God is trying to let me know I'm here for you, baby. I got you. You don't have to look to the east or the west or north, south, or whatever. You can look to me. Look to the hills from which coming your help. All your help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Gosh, he made heaven and earth. Good Lord. And the people I try to acknowledge only made a couple of things, or maybe not nothing, but I think they know everything. So always look to the hills from which comes your help. The reason, and I was thinking about the scripture about writing the vision. It's like, why do we write it? Why do we have to write it out? Because this only goes so far. It only goes so far. When you, just like I said, when you have a dream, how many of you have gotten up and then the dream is gone? And you don't remember it. The longer you linger through the day, you miss a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more of it until it's all gone. So as soon as you have the vision, as soon as you have the thought of the dream or whatever's in your heart, write it down. Always write it down so that you can refer back to it. Because the scripture also says it will speak and not lie, even though it tarries, even though it is not here right now. Wait on it. And I think that's the part we got the problem with, right? Waiting on it. I don't know about you, but I have the problem with waiting on it. I know it'll speak. I know it'll show forth. I know it will come. I know it'll come, but it's hard for me to grasp it when I haven't written it down and looked at it. When you write something down and you look at it, it has a way of getting into your spirit, into your heart, and getting into your very being and changing the very thought or the process of your thoughts. Because when you see something, you hear something, it's a lot of ways that I'm a music freak. So I have to hear stuff. If somebody is writing something down, writing is good for me too, because the more I write, the more it gets into to hear. And have you written something before, or if you've ever read a book that in silence, like if you're at the library and you read a book in silence, in your head it's like you're hearing the words. You're hearing the words. So the same thing with writing. When you write, you hear. And when you hear, it gets down in your spirit. So anytime you have a dream, anytime you have something that you want to do, write it down and always refer back to it. Always go back to it. This is a part even in my book that I say, always go back to it. Always keep refreshing yourself. I am this. I am a business owner. I am an entrepreneur. I am. And I can't stand to hear people say, I hope this comes to pass. Well, we're going to do this and I hope. Hoping is just that, hope. But you got to put it into writing. You got to put it into words. You got to put it into action. And I know I sound like a broken record, but it's for some reason God has this in my spirit and I cannot let it go. Stop and change your speech. I say this all the time. This is a part of what I do now. It's part of what I do. Stop and change. Stop saying, I hope something happens, because that puts uncertainty. I don't know if it'll happen. It puts uncertainty in your brain, and just a little bit of uncertainty would knock you off. We don't have time for that. We don't have time. We don't have time. Change it. I know this will happen. I know this is coming to pass. I know. It might tarry. It might tarry, but wait. And you know what? While you're waiting, God will strengthen your heart as well. He'll strengthen you because he has a date for stuff. And I can't stress this enough. God has dates. God has timing. God's timing is so not our timing. God's thoughts are so not our thoughts. So when the scripture says, though it tarries, wait, it will speak and it won't lie. It will come. It won't lie. You can take it to the bank. You can take it to the bank. So stop looking for things to happen now and ask God to condition you for the thing that he is about to do for you. Today, if you are hearing me, if you understand my voice, if you are hearing me, ask God to condition you for what's to come. Condition you for that job. Condition you for that promotion. Condition you for that entrepreneurship. Condition you for ministry. Condition you. While I'm waiting, God, I know that you have spoken so many things to me. God, I know that you have promised so many things, but God, while I'm waiting, help me to be patient, God. While I'm waiting, condition me for what you have for me. God, while I'm waiting, condition me to receive. Some of us need to be conditioned to just receive. Because it's been so long that we haven't had anything or whatever, we'll go crazy. Soon as God conditioned me in the right posture to receive whatever you have for me. God, I'm so used to being poor, or I'm so used to being this, or I'm so used to being that I don't know if I'll be able to do the right thing with it right now. So God conditioned me. I know it's going to happen. I've wrote the vision. I've made it plain. I see it every day. I spoke it. I'm seeing it every day. I wrote it down. And now, God, I'm waiting for the manifestation of what you promised. And every day I'm going to say that it's coming to pass. I'm getting a little bit step closer to it every day. I'm getting a little bit closer to my dreams every day. Especially when you have a dream. Especially when you have a dream that came from nowhere. The things that's going on with me right now, I dreamed this a long time ago. And at points, I'm going to say, I didn't know if it was going to come to pass. I didn't know. It didn't seem like it. But I kept trusting God. I kept standing on his promises. I kept believing him. I kept asking him. I kept praying. I kept manifesting different things and getting ready and preparing. What are you preparing for today? Are you preparing to die? Are you preparing to live? I'm going to say you need to prepare to live. Prepare to live. Prepare to live. You will live. It's somebody out there. You will live and not die. You will live and not die to declare the works of the Lord. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. You will live. The devil will not get the victory. You will live to see your grandchildren. You will live. You will live. So I want you to, every single day, change your thoughts. Change the way you speak. Change what you receive. I have a portion in my book that talks about refocusing. Refocusing what people tell you. Stop. Think about what they said. Turn it back. Affirm yourself and refocus. Refocus. Don't take none of that stuff to the grave. Don't take none of the negative stuff that people tell you to the grave. Do not do it. It will kill you. So that's all I have to say today. I do want to, today I'm going to bring out a business. My sister, Lucretia Pratt. I'm doing this for her. She does not know. I am doing this for her. It's a promotion. It is a small business promote. I'm going to do this every month. It's small business promote, and I'm going to be promoting her all this month, probably on into next month because we're kind of at the end of this month. But small business promote. It's a contest giveaway. You will follow her at Tajiri Financial. It's TAJIRI Financial on Facebook. And it says follow Tajiri Financial Services on Facebook and leave a comment on the page saying I was here. So leave a comment on her page and put on there, I was here. I was here. So you're going to go to Tajiri Financial, post on her page, I was here. You're going to like one of her posts that you like the most. Like one of her posts, share one of her posts, and tag me in it. So you can tag me at Talk Meredith. The winner will be announced next week on the 3rd during Monday Motivation, okay? So every month I'm going to bring out a business. If you want me to promote your business, or I basically pick random small businesses or businesses that just started. But if you want me to promote your business, I will do the same. But you're going to see this on every Monday Motivation until the end of next month. So, and I might pick up a second one as well. But if you all would do me this favor, I would really appreciate it and support her. Again, that's at Tajiri Financial. You're going to follow her page. You're going to like one of her posts. You are going to share one of her posts and tag me in it. And on your on her page, you're going to say, I was here. I was here. I was here. So this is also going to be on my page. So you can go and look at it and promote her if you don't mind. And we try to get her some more likes. We try to get her page up to 1,000. That's our first goal, to 1,000 people. And then we will have another promotion. So a lot of you all know that my book is coming out. It's coming back out very soon. Let's do this one first. The book is called Totally Affirmed. We are launching June 12th, 19th, and 26th. We will be in Bowling Green, Cool Springs in Nashville, and also we will be in Alpharetta, Georgia. So pre-orders will be coming soon. The website and everything for those will be up very soon, and I will let you all know. Along with this, I came up with a 31-day workbook. So I'm so excited about the workbook. It's a 31-day self-coaching workbook called Totally Affirmed as well. And then it's just talking about the same things that we're talking about in the book, but it's giving you some tools to use and everything to manifest different in your life, to manifest great things, to manifest your dreams. You know, we got to stop talking the way we do and doing the things that we do. And sometimes we don't even realize some of the things that we do. But this 31 days, and why 31 days? Because it takes a while for you to start to change. It's said that it's 21 days that it takes for you to actually walk through something and change a certain thing. So that being said, I did 31 days. So in order for us to change our thoughts and change our minds, we're going to have to be coached through that. And I think that we can self-coach ourselves into, just like I did, self-coach ourselves into our destiny and into our dreams and see what God says about us, okay? And we start to speak like God, then we can manifest our own, manifest change forever. So that's it. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I will be back on Monday morning, and I will see you all then. I love you guys. If you all need me at all, let me know. And I love you. I had to get on today. This morning I was so upset because I had so much going on and I missed today, but I'm here and I will see you all later. All right. Love you so, so very much. Have a good day.